Hello, everyone, and welcome to my December Daily 2022 series. Today, I am working on spread number 19. And this spread, I created a pink traveler's notebook and envelope for a foundation page, and I decided to document my adventures returning to my PhD and working on my PhD in December. And so this was a pretty special spread for me because I have not documented this since returning from maternity leave, and I've been having quite a bit of fun wearing some sweaters and just really enjoying the peace of our campus. And I wanted to include it because it was such a big part of my December this year as compared to last year when I was on maternity leave, and also because I'd had my last supervision meeting for the year on the 19th. So I felt like it was a fitting date to document these things. So what I did is I pulled out my photos that I've taken on campus this past month, and I also did some journaling about how I was feeling about my research, and I put these things into the traveler's notebook and then embellished. So it was a quite lovely process. I do very much enjoy having pretty much full on foundation pages, especially this time of the month where things have ramped up, things are getting busy. It's not as easy to sit in the craft room and craft the pages. We need something quick to get our stories told, get our pictures printed and onto a page. And so I'm really grateful that I worked on these earlier in the year. So this traveler's notebook, I'm just arranging my photos to see what I want first. I decide to put this one first, which is a sweater I wore for our work Christmas party, and I glue all of the photos as well as the journaling onto the page to start with, and then I decide to pull out my Mittens and Mistletoe ephemera and stickers and everything from the kit that I do have to embellish these pages. But the pages could have been left as is because the papers are quite pretty. You can also back the photos with another paper or with a solid paper, and create some dimension. But I like it directly on the page. I have quite a thick December daily album, and so I used some of the flattest embellishments for this traveler's notebook, also considering that it has to fit inside the envelope, which doesn't have a whole lot of room in terms of the depth of the envelope. I did ensure that I made it a double folded envelope, so there is probably about a ½ inch of depth for the envelope to allow for it to fit the traveler's notebook and any thickness that it is after adding photos, journaling and embellishments. So I'm going through all the sticker sheets and ephemera, and I decide that I want to work with some of the bold titles from this collection as well as the ephemera from this collection. And so I am just going to go through the items bit by bit and decide which ones I prefer to use for my spreads. And I am going to put some music on and I'll be back with you shortly.
have a hand to hold, waiting for ya. 'Cause I have nowhere place to go. Should've put ya on my wish list long ago. Will you come home? I don't know. Got your presents underneath the Christmas tree. Milk and cookies, or have wine and fancy cheese. Got Mariah, she knows that I love you so. Will you come home? I don't know. Jingle bells on the shelves, dancing all by myself. Should've said yes to friends, it's too late. They got plans, clocks ticking, believing you'll come back this weekend. Make my dream come true. What I want for Christmas is you and me, celebrating Christmas night. Dance with me, hold my hand, you'll be alright. You and me, baby, no more silent nights. On this Christmas night, oh, this Christmas night. Counting down, picking out the perfect tree. Decorations hanging on my chandelier. Waiting here underneath the mistletoe. Call me soon, I miss you so. Jingle bells on the shelves, dancing all by myself. Should've said yes to friends, it's too late. They got plans, clocks ticking, believing you'll come back this weekend. Make my dream come true. What I want for Christmas is you and me, celebrating Christmas night. Dance with me, hold my hand, you'll be alright. You and me,
So once all my pages are embellished, I am going to mount this entire envelope onto one of the patterned papers from this year's December Daily collection. I toyed with doing it on acetate or just putting it in with a tip-in, but because I had a page on the left side that needed to be filled, I decided that using a pattern paper was the best way to go, because any other way I would have had to create an additional page. And I am at the point in my journey where I am not trying to create additional pages. So I decided to mount it and put the words PhD Life and hashtag work using some of the alphas from December Daily collections. And once I do that, I then continue on to add one of the craft wreaths and the number 19, and then I am complete with the spread. And I really love how it turned out. I absolutely adore this pink plaid envelope, and I love all the accoutrements that are to the front of it that mimic a sort of icon tree, and I love how it turned out in the end. So thank you so very much for being here with me today. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would link down below any of the products that I've used in my spreads. And I just want to wish you a very, very happy holidays and a wonderful day ahead. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.